been on Kick and somebody claimed that they were 15. They didn't look 15 to me. And I drove to this gas station after losing.
Due to the graphic nature of this video, viewer discretion is advised. Everyone seen in this video is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Do not attempt to contact, harass, bully, or threaten anyone in this video. This video is to raise awareness of the dangers of online predators. Parents, stay vigilant and be aware of what your children are doing online. Do not try this at home. So we are in Marion, Indiana. As you already saw, we caught a man named Anthony who decided to fake having a seizure after being caught trying to meet a minor. We continue talking to people online to catch more possible predators. One man that decided to message one of our decoys is a guy named Robert. So Robert started talking to one of our decoys on the app Facebook. Robert is one of the younger predators that we've caught. He is only 20 years old, but 20 is still an adult, and anything under the age of 15 is illegal. So Robert messaged one of our decoys on Messenger. He said, "Hi." The decoy says, "Hey, where are you from?" Robert says, "I live in Marion, Indiana." Decoy says, "Me too." The decoy asks for a pic. Robert sends a picture of him at work. He is working at Casey's. I'm honestly not sure if he still works at Casey's or not, but he was working at this time. So the decoy says, "How old are you?" Robert says, 20. "How old are you?" And the decoy says, 12. "Is that okay?" Robert says, "Yeah." So 12 years old, that's pretty young. I mean, Robert's pretty young, he's only 20, but 12 years old, that's pretty absurd for a 20-year-old. So the decoy says, "Me too." She lives in Marion too. Robert says, "Yeah, you single?" Decoy says, "Yeah, you?" He said, "Same here." Robert says, "The last girlfriend I had was always hitting me and breaking my stuff." Decoy says, "Oh, that's horrible." Robert asks for a picture, and he asks, "And do you want a date?" So right off the bat, he just found out that she's 12 years old, and he immediately asks her, "Do you want a date?" So the decoy sends a picture. Then Robert says, "You're hot." Decoy asks, "Can I see you?" Asks for another picture. Robert sends another picture of him at work. Then Robert says, "So when you want to date? So are we dating?" So he's already assuming that they're dating. Like, she just wants to start dating him right away, right off the bat. Pretty crazy. Yeah, Robert says, "So are we dating?" Decoy says, "Sure. If you don't care, I'm 12. Robert says, "I don't care." So the decoy again reminds Robert that she is 12 years old. 12. Not even a teenager yet. Robert says, "I love you, my queen." Robert says, "I'm playing music in my house." He's doing a little flexing there, trying to sound cool to the minor, in my house. So he sends a picture of the Xboxes. I don't know why he has the two Xboxes stacked on top of each other when he has an entertainment center right there. And Skeeter Jean asked him during this, "Is that a loaf of bread?" You can see there's definitely what looks like a loaf of bread or a bag or some sort. It looks like a loaf of bread to me too. And then Robert says that's his cat. It's clearly not a cat. I don't know why he said it was his cat. It's clearly like either a loaf of bread or a bag or something. He sends a pic of his TV, just doing some more flexing, trying to look cool. So later the decoy says, "Ugh, wish there was something to do." Robert says, "What if I was to come over?" Decoy says, "Up to you." He says, "You want me to?" Decoy says, "I said it was up to you, silly goose." Then he asks, "What's your addy?" Decoy asks, "What do you want to do?" He says, "Whatever you want to do." "What's your addy?" "I'm bored." "Hey, you want a date?" Decoy says, "Sure." Robert says, "Love you, baby girl." Like, he's already telling this girl, "I love you." Like, this is a child, man. This is a kid. 12 years old. She's in middle school, probably 6th grade. 6th or 7th grade. Like, what are you doing with your life, bro? So a little later, Robert says, "So can I say I love you, baby?" so we are dating, right? Decoy says, yeah. Robert says, I love you, baby. He asks, you like your nickname? Decoy says, yes. Robert says, hey, baby, I love you. What you doing, baby? Decoy says, nothing. Robert says, I love you. Like, he's really throwing out that I love you. He's really, he's saying it over and over again now. Robert says, I've been thinking about you all night. Decoy says, what about? Robert says, because you're the love of my life. And if you want to, you can come stay the weekend with me. Isn't this just so bizarre, bro? This guy he just met this girl, just found out she's 12, and now he's saying you're the love of my life. I mean, to even say that to anybody is weird and strange. Like, if I were to say that to a woman that's 30 years old that I just met yesterday, you're the love of my life, that's weird, that's goofy, that's creepy. And this guy's saying it to a 12-year-old. So the decoy asks, what will we do? Robert says, whatever you want to do. Cuddle. Decoy asks again, what do you want to do? Robert says, I just want to cuddle with you. Decoy says, okay. Robert says, why? You want to Decoy says, that's up to you. So you gotta like this. Sometimes these guys will make it seem like it's the girl's decision, like it's their decision. Why? You want to or something? Like, he's asking, you want to trying to make it seem like she's making the decision. You know, like, he's afraid to just straight up and ask, so he'll ask it in a way to make it seem like she's making the decision. Like, it's pretty pathetic if you ask me. So Robert says, you want my address, and just straight up gives her his address, like an idiot. So the decoy says, do you drive? Robert says, I mean, getting a moped. So no, the answer is no, you don't drive. Robert says, or do you want me to get a ride to you? Then the decoy kind of ignores him. He sends a picture of himself. Robert says, you trying to hang out? Decoy says, if you want to. Robert says, you know anyone who can come get me? Love you. You never did give me a nickname. Then the decoy says, my cousin probably could. Robert says, you want to come stay the night with me? Decoy says, do you want to? Robert says, yeah, sure. Decoy says, what do you want to do then? Robert says, cuddle, and here's my address. Gives the address again. Robert says he wants to cuddle. He says, cuddle again. Decoy says, okay, anything else? Robert says, kiss you. Decoy says, yeah. He says, yeah. Then Robert says, or would you like to fuck? Decoy says, do you want to? Robert says, up to you if you get pregnant. Just so crazy. I mean, come on, Robert. This is a 12-year-old kid, bro. Up to you if you get pregnant. This is a child. Robert says, I meant, what if you get pregnant? What would you want, a boy or a girl? Decoy says, girl. You? Robert says, girl. Robert says, I was hoping you would come over. Decoy says, you can't come here. Robert says, I don't have a ride. Decoy says, you know I'm 12 and can't drive. So here again, Decoy reminds him she's 12 again. I think this is the third or fourth time. I think it's the third time she reminds him she's 12 years old. Then Robert asks, can you have your cousin bring you? The decoy says, I want to stay at my house, especially if we do stuff. Then Robert asks, can you have your cousin come get me? Now, so if there's anyone that's watching that catches you do have to be careful, or if anyone's just wondering about the legal aspect of us picking up a predator to bring him to the catch. So we can't just come out and say, we'll pick you up, we'll give you a ride. That can be a problem, that can be an issue for the case. You can get the case thrown out. So if you're catching or thinking about doing it or whatever, you can't just out of nowhere say, if the guy says, I don't have a car, I can't get there, you can't be like, well, my cousin will pick you up, or my friend will pick you up, or I'll give you money for Uber, or, you know, you can get an Uber when you get here, I'll give you money for the Uber. We can't say any of that. But if they ask us for a ride, then now we have the green light to go pick them up. So if you're catching, you want to know, just in case you ever come in this scenario, if the ask you first for a ride, you can make it happen. Then you can do it because they are the ones that's asking. So that's how we were able to pick Robert up and bring him to the Sting house. He's the one that asked. So yeah, can you have your cousin come get me? Decoy says, yeah. So the decoy and Robert then talk on the phone for a little bit. So here's a little bit of the phone conversation between the 12-year-old decoy and Robert.
Where you going?
Just sitting here. What are you doing?
On my Xbox.
Yeah. That's cool.
Ain't nothing else to do.
Huh?
Ain't nothing else to do.
I know, I'm so bored.
Same.
Yeah.
So your cousin's coming to get me, right?
Yeah, she said she could, but she's like with her friends. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Whatever you want to. Don't bother me.
I'm bad at making decisions.
What's up?
Huh?
I said, you do whatever you want to do. I don't care.
I'm bad at making decisions.
I don't bother me.
You decide.
No, you decide.
I don't care. We can do whatever.
I don't care. You pick it. I don't care. I'll do whatever you want to do. Don't bother me.
You don't care that I'm 12?
No.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make it you.
You're 12 too?
Yeah.
How did you get a job?
Not hard. I know people.
Yeah, but they won't give me a job because I'm 12.
I just know people.
Oh, when's your birthday?
Today.
Why are you lying to me?
Okay, it's the 29th of March.
Are you being silly with me?
Yeah, kind of be.
Well, how old are you?
Older than you.
Like what?
I'm 20.
Wow. So you can drive?
No, not yet.
Why
I'm
not?
learning, but not yet.
Huh?
I'm learning, but not yet.
Oh.
What if we can't? What if your husband doesn't come get me?
I don't know.
You sure your cousin's gonna come get me?
I think so.
Did you ask her?
Yeah, she said she was with her friends.
But did she say she was coming to get me? That's the question.
Yeah.
What time will she be here?
I'll call her and text you. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
So then after the phone call, Robert says, so do you really want to hang out? Decoy says, do you? Robert says, do you? Yes or no? Decoy says, I said, yeah. Robert says, yeah, I want to hang out with you. What would you do if I kiss you? Decoy says, I'd let you. Robert says, yeah. Decoy says, so that's what you want to do? Robert says, what else you want to do? Decoy says, I'd be down for anything. A lot of back and forth. So Robert says, we would play pool, watch movies, cuddle, and maybe sleep together if you wanted to. Decoy says, yeah, that's cool. Robert says, yeah, I love you. Decoy says, for real. Robert says, yeah, I love you. So the decoy asks Robert, you really want to sleep with me? And Robert says, yeah, you're my girlfriend. Why wouldn't I? Decoy says, but what if I get pregnant? Robert says, do you want to? Just wondering. Decoy says, up to you. Robert says, I don't care if you want to. Decoy says, I don't care either. Robert says, would you get mad at me if I get you pregnant? The decoy says, no, how are you going to get me pregnant? Robert says, you will find out. So the decoy replies to his, you will find out, said, not fair, tell me if you love me. Robert says, I would have to come inside you. Decoy says, what you mean come? Robert says, I would have to put my dick inside you. Decoy asks, is that what we're gonna do tonight? Robert says, I mean, if you want to, yeah. Decoy says, I'd be down. Robert says, yeah. Decoy says, you gonna bring condoms? Robert says, do you want me to? Decoy says, yeah. Robert says, can your cousin get some for us? So Robert wants the cousin to get condoms so he can have sex with her 12-year-old cousin. Just absurd, bro. Robert says, so does this mean we are for real dating, like we will never break up? Decoy says, yeah. So Robert's all ready to be picked up to come to the house and meet this 12-year-old girl, girl that he believes to be 12 years old. The girls pretend to be the cousin and the cousin's friends. They go pick him up to bring him to the sting house.
As a matter of fact, if you go up this road, I gotta work.
Sing it, bruh. You don't know it!
So that was just one clip of the car ride with Robert on the way to the sting house. If you go to our locals and watch the Robert video on our locals, you can see all of the clips that are from that car ride. There's more clips of the car ride. I went through a lot of the chats and you heard some of the phone conversation. If you go to our locals and become a supporter, you can see the video where you will be able to see the full entire chat logs. You'll be able to hear the full phone conversation and you'll see all of the clips of the car ride. So here is some of the confrontation of Robert. If you want to see the entire confrontation with Robert and us with no cuts, nothing cut out, it's just the entire conversation. It's the entire confrontation that is also in the video on locals. So become a supporter on locals so you can watch that video and see everything in its entirety. A link to that will be in the description below.
Oh, here, this is yours. It just I know. You can? Hey, you can sit right here. Y'all gonna play pool? Yeah, I think so. Okay. I know, I'm right? Would you like to pick a stick? I'll get you one.
You got a nice place. I like it help you out.
Sure. Hey, we're just gonna go out the front. You're gonna go out the front door? I'll see you guys later. Thanks for the ride.
Be good.
We are.
Because old Robert was out there singing the I just
Oh, heck no.
Were you singing in the car?
No. I didn't even
Why didn't you record
You
it?
said I was your favorite song.
Did you have fun?
It wasn't too terrible.
Yeah? I got a little nervous since you were coming over, so I got hot and took it
Well,
off.
damn, I guess I'm taller than you.
Oh yeah, I know, everyone says that. So what else do you want to do tonight other than pool?
Like I said, I'll do it. Okay, you're telling me you're bad at things. What? Really?
That's not very that good.
Yeah, what do you think?
Ooh, that means you get to pick the first thing we do after pool. Oh, do you get to go again?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so I'm these ones?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
I bet I'm somewhat good.
So are you staying the night tonight, or are they gonna take you back home? Are they coming back?
If you want me to stay, I'll stay. Or not.
Oh, well, I'm here practically by myself for the rest of the night, so that's up to you. Like I said, you can pick. Well, there's only about 10,000 rooms in here, so.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's so many rooms you can almost get lost. So I guess I could like show you all the rooms and you can pick which one that you like.
We got sleep together then?
I mean, if you want to.
That's what me.
I guess we'll see who wins the game.
What about that? They want to stay.
Oh, they live out of state? Come over here. I cooked some food. Do you want some predator pasta? No? Oh. Sorry.
Pretty free to go pool, huh?
What's going on here?
What's up? From pocket pool to plain pool with a 12-year-old.
We're just friends, that's all.
I'm sorry, what was your name?
We're just friends. I promise you, nothing else.
What was your name, though?
My name's Robert, we're just friends.
Robert. Do me a favor, Rob. Could you put the pool stick down and just have a seat for me right over there? Yeah.
We're just friends, I promise you, nothing
Okay,
else.
well, you just have a couple questions. If you could just take a seat over here. After you say you want to cuddle, you say that you asked her if she wants to.
I won't ever do it again.
So you know this is wrong.
Very. And I'm very sorry.
So what made you do it,
I
Robert?
don't know. I wasn't thinking.
You weren't thinking.
So Robert, you do know that you can't hang out at a
Yes.
12-year-old girl's house
Yes,
by
I understand
yourself after having a sexually charged conversation. You
Yes,
do
I promise.
realize
Yes,
that is illegal.
I promise I will never do it again.
Okay, but you did it tonight, and we need to figure out why you did it tonight.
I don't know, I wasn't thinking.
Once again, you asked her if she would like to have sex, but you used another word. I'm not going to repeat it again. And then you asked
I'll
her.
do it again, I swear.
You said it's up to you if you get pregnant.
I'll never do it again, I swear.
But what I want to know, Robert, is why even go there? Why even say that?
I don't know,
Sure.
I wasn't thinking, I promise I wasn't.
I mean, like you just said, the plan was to come here and is that what you just said? And you talked to her, you say you don't have enough money to get condoms?
No,
So what was your plan since you weren't gonna buy condoms?
not to do it. I wasn't
Is that
doing-
what you said?
I wasn't gonna do it at all.
You weren't gonna do it at all. Is that what you said to
I
her?
was anything out, and that's about it, and that's all I swear.
And then another thing, you say if you do get pregnant, would you want a boy or a girl?
Yes, I f***ed up and I'm sorry.
So
It'll never happen again.
So it seems like you were ultimately planning to possibly get her pregnant. So
Yeah.
what were you hoping for? Were you hoping for a boy or a girl?
I don't know.
You must have
I
some
really
idea.
wasn't
You asked
thinking.
her.
I was not thinking.
You weren't thinking.
You said
You,
girl.
you were thinking whether your child would be a boy or a girl, it seems.
Okay, and I won't do it again. I will seriously go after when I get home. I will never talk to her
You
again.
say you won't leave your inside her very long. That way she doesn't get pregnant. Isn't that what you texted her?
It's usually a good method. You know, the pull-out game usually works. How's your pull-out game? Is it strong?
Are you good at Jenga?
No more, I promise you. It won't happen again.
Okay, how many other children are you talking to online?
Not at all, I promise.
Because what app did you meet her off of?
Facebook.
Facebook, an everyday app that many people have. How many other children are you only talking to?
Not at all.
Do you have your phone on you?
Just my sister, and that's it.
Do you have your phone
How old is your
on you?
sister?
My sister's 15. I don't talk to her like that.
Are you sure you don't? You know, make sure of these things.
I've got another friend, but she's just a friend.
How old is she?
She's 22.
And if I could just ask something here, regarding your gaming setup here, I don't know, what can you explain what this is, what's going on
It's
here?
just an Xbox One S, that's all.
I mean, why have it on top of the black Xbox 360? Yeah, what's with that?
That's the only place I can put it right now.
What about the entertainment center? There's a perfectly good entertainment center right here. And is
Yeah,
that,
my TV and my stand.
and right here, is that a half loaf of bread?
That's my cat. I believe.
That's not a,
I don't know.
that's not a cat, I don't think. It looks like a half loaf of bread or something.
No, I think it's my sister's stuff.
And you were playing Crash Bandicoot.
I was.
Okay.
Do you always wear that shirt? The Casey
Yeah.
shirt? You like the shirt? I mean, it's a pretty nice shirt. It's a pretty nice shirt.
It's fresh.
Reppin'.
Yeah.
Reppin' Casey's morning tonight.
Is that the only shirt you wear, pretty much?
Well, for work, yeah.
You work
But you're not at work right now.
Would you consider this work? Were you trying to put in work with a 12-year-old girl?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, it sure seemed like it here. I mean, about 5 times you ask her if she wants to get pregnant, then you say that you're going to kiss her.
Not anymore. I'm done.
You're done?
Well, of course not anymore, because we're here. But before, you did want her
Before,
to.
but not anymore.
So what was your
We were
thinking?
just gonna hang out, I swear.
So you thought it was perfectly okay for a 12-year-old to stay all night with you?
No.
And when in the car, I said, "How old are you?" What'd you say to me? Yeah.
20.
You didn't even want to tell me, did you? Because you knew you were about to pull up to a 12-year-old's house, and you didn't want to tell me how old you were.
So you wouldn't say it?
No.
He said,
Oh,
he said
nervous.
order?
He said he was about to buy a house. I asked him how old he was. He said, "Why?"
I'm sorry, I didn't really know who you was.
Yeah, you kind of got shitty with
Can
me.
I- so
You're
the
about to
chat-
buy a house.
Well, the house I'm at now, I'm buying it.
He's saving up to buy it.
You're saving up.
Can I ask, so in the chat, you told her at one point you were 12?
No, that was on the phone conversation.
Oh, the phone conversation?
He said he was
You
12
said you were
years old.
12?
Are you
Was-
12?
Can I ask why you said 12?
I don't know. I wasn't
You don't
thinking.
look 12.
I'm really sorry, guys. This one doesn't happen again, I promise you.
Yeah, but it happened now, man. You're here
I
now.
wasn't thinking about it. I
Well,
wasn't
you were
clear.
thinking. You,
I
yeah,
wasn't thinking clear.
but, okay, but you still managed to get over to a house where you thought you were going to stay the night with a.
Well, I felt tough and I'm sorry.
You didn't even hesitate either. It wasn't even like, "Oh no, you're 12." You're just like, "Yeah, it's okay."
And at some
I'm very
point,
sorry.
you even mentioned that you can sleep together with a 12-year-old
Very
girl.
sorry.
So what was going to happen when you were sleeping together?
I could come home.
You've been free this whole time, buddy.
We just want to know, you know.
Yeah, don't you want to help save other kids?
Yeah.
Save people from doing this? So we need more
This is
information.
definitely a lesson for all you people out there not to be doing this because obviously you do it, you're going to get in trouble and get put into jail.
You can.
Is that sort of what,
Parents
is that what you're
and-
taking from this whole,
Yeah, I'm taking out this whole situation, not
Okay.
to do it,
you
not
say that
to
again?
mess up.
if you could just repeat that one more time for the lovely viewers.
Okay.
Are you recording me?
Just asking you again.
Just for documentation purposes.
Oh, so y'all was just doing this to make sure like a setup or like a reducing or something like that.
Robert.
This is for the police.
Do you think we set you up? Because that's the third time you said it. Do you think we set you up, Robert?
A little bit,
Why do you think that?
because I feel like it.
Because you contacted a 12-year-old online, talked sexual, and then came to a 12-year-old's house. I set you up?
No,
You're the one that asked for a ride to get here,
I
right?
set myself up.
Thank you.
That's what it seems like.
But like I said, no one, like, if anybody my age out there is doing this, you all should probably stop.
Why'd you say date me? What was it? Date me forever? You won't
Yep.
ever break up with me?
That's what he
Never?
said, never break
Yeah,
up.
I promise you that will never be said again.
I think that's kind of creepy to say to somebody. Never. How long? You've been talking
mean-
to her for how long?
Let alone the fact that she's 12 years old. I mean, just saying that to someone is just a little creepy to begin with.
March 6th?
Literally, I promise you that
But it
happened.
happened this time, man.
Just at one time.
Okay, Robert, but if we weren't here, you'd be spending the night alone with a 12-year-old.
Yeah, I'll be
Did
in.
you
what
hug
would've
her when you
happened?
walked in?
That's a friendly hug, yeah.
Just a friendly hug to,
Nothing else.
to a 12-year-old.
Nothing else,
That
I
you have
promise you.
no relation.
So how was the night gonna go if a 12-year-old girl had been
Okay,
here?
Well,
That's what I want to know. Like,
I was gonna make sure y'all were here anyway. Make
You were
sure
gonna-
there was an adult.
you were gonna but you're an adult.
Yeah, then I messed up. I click on
So what was really gonna happen if there was just a 12-year-old girl?
nothing at all. Not anymore.
What was
Wait. Not anymore. So what was going to happen?
initially?
'Cause you're saying not anymore, so what was the plan before?
We were gonna watch a movie.
So play pool, watch a movie, and then I think you said sleep together. Yeah, sleep together and cuddle.
That's all, I swear.
Just sleep together and that's it?
I'm already, can I basically go
I
home?
mean, you already admitted
You
that.
can
You
do
said
whatever
you,
you
yeah.
want.
I mean,
you
that's
already-
a lot right
You already
there.
admitted, you said you were coming to fuck, so to go back is not gonna help you. You're
Yeah.
not helping yourself. You clearly don't think you have an issue.
I do not have an issue.
I mean,
I'm gonna work
this is
on that.
this is an extreme issue. If you
Yeah.
would have been here with a middle schooler,
I'm gonna work on myself.
you said
that's-
in the phone conversation, I graduated a long time ago. You said, what grade are you in? She said 7th. You said, cool, middle school.
So you acknowledge that she's in 7th grade in middle school. Not even high school. Not even junior high.
Okay, can I click on?
Robert, What did we tell you in the very beginning?
Not really got
Robert,
home.
Right.
when's the last time you watched porn?
Why?
Just asking you a question. When's the last time you indulged porn? That's not bad, right?
I'm done.
Huh?
Time.
You want me to take my phone back?
Yeah, you can have it back. You had a lot of step-sister.
Okay, look, I'm sorry, but can I put it on my...
I was on there a lot of stepsister
I'm
kings.
not being loud with you.
I'm
Don't be
sorry.
loud with me.
I'm gonna be respectful. You're in our house trying to
the
hug
hell?
up on a 12-year-old.
I won't ever do it again.
You have some crazy videos.
Apparently, he was also trying to blink inside of her and put his penis inside of her.
I won't ever do it again, I
That's what it
promise.
says here.
So what would you have done when you knocked up this 12-year-old? What would you have told her parents?
I would have felt guilty.
And then what?
I probably went to jail.
Oh, yeah.
You felt guilty?
And then
It sounded like you
what about the kid?
I don't think you'd be able to support a kid on this, I'm sorry, on the Casey salary here. I don't know.
He's
I don't know
got
what's gonna happen.
151 in his bank right now, so
You said you'd buy me whatever, but you couldn't buy condoms?
his bank was closed.
I won't ever do it again, but that...
Who were you sending those videos to? Yeah. You're butt naked, jacking around, flexing.
Is that what you found on this device
I'm
there?
doing that for myself.
You do it for yourself.
You just play it back and watch your performance, or?
About how buff you look. I get it. Totally gets it.
But I put on.
You look
Robert,
like
you said you're free to leave whenever you want.
And what's going on with your arm here? Were you drawing on your arm there, or?
Oh no, those tattoos my friend did. He...
Those are tattoos.
Huh?
Those are tattoos.
Yeah.
Let me see it. What is it?
Oh, they look really white.
What is it?
Are they like the 3D ones?
No, no, they're real.
What's that
Where?
say? Because you had a lot of wives in your phone, sexy wives.
didn't pay him for those, did you?
Forever wife, my queen. You had all your hoes labeled.
Is that like a...
That's a tattoo?
A devil
Yeah.
thing?
Is that?
You want to feel it? You can.
No, that's okay. I just want to take a look
Yeah,
here.
they're real.
Looks
The
like-
friend of mine did it for me.
Looks like a red pen.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
thought-
he got it on
Is it just
tattoo.
faded? Is it just faded?
Yeah, it's just faded. They eventually fade out.
Is it for
Avengers?
Anderson? No, it's for
No, that's...
Anderson.
Oh,
Can I see-
A-Town.
can I see that
A-Town
one
down.
again? I just want to get like a nice video of it.
Are you from Anderson?
Can't get your ass out
I live
of
in
this.
But why
I know
did
you
you
live in
so...
Mary, which is pick your ass up.
Why'd you freak out about the Anderson thing? What's up with
That's my
that?
cousin.
Your cousin lives in Anderson.
Sir, hands out of your pocket.
Is it spelled wife, second wife, baby wife, my forever wife?
So are these...
wives?
Is that them all labeled?
I only got one. Oh, I don't want to say.
You got them all labeled.
Yeah, but some are fake.
Yeah.
What did he have this 12-year-old girl labeled as?
Wife. No.
Wife.
My forever queen.
Forever Queen. Okay.
Look, he said that. Look at him.
But you were just here to do nothing with her. Just play some pool, watch a movie, and that's it.
Right
And
after
then-
you watched Stepsister or Stepbrother Peas on, you know what I'm saying? Stepbrother Peas on Stepsister. And instead of getting mad, she sucks his dick. Is that not what you just watched before you came here?
Recently?
You don't even-
primed and ready.
Tonight?
You don't even delete your
No.
history? I mean, there's
I'm about to.
incognito mode? Hello?
Okay,
I never really knew how to find that stuff out.
oh, well.
You know it's just Control-Shift-N on any browser.
That was tonight.
You should get that tattooed. That should be your next tattoo. Control-Shift-N. That should be your next tattoo,
Yeah.
so you don't
I'm
The
forget.
not-
past
get it
2
done.
weeks, he really looked at nothing.
Yeah.
So,
That's all he's Googling
for
is
2
porn.
weeks straight, it was nothing but XNXX videos.
But they were up.
That's all I can get a tattoo I can get. You get that? I should probably get that done.
Yeah, I mean, that way you don't forget. You can just look at
Yeah.
your arm, Control-Shift-N.
I'll just write
There you go.
on your
Or,
wrist.
yeah,
So you'll
either
never
or.
forget us, you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah.
I might as well get that done.
Yeah.
Good
Yep,
idea.
might as well.
You just use a pen, it'll be darker than that tattoo.
Yeah. I got someone I know that got a tattoo shop here in Marion that can get it done for like $50.
Oh, right on
Yeah.
your forehead. That's
Might as
a
well.
good spot, you know, you'll
Might as
never
well.
forget.
Yeah, I'll never forget. Get it done. Get it over with.
Next time you get in this predicament, you can
I wouldn't. So I don't know what I was thinking. I honestly don't know.
Oh, come on, Robert. You were thinking. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to hear that anymore, man.
You had
I don't want to
plenty.
hear you weren't thinking. You were thinking. You were thinking something.
You had plenty of time to think of going through this or not
Well,
going
I said
through
it
with
in the
this.
first place, but that's how old she was, and I didn't do it.
I'm sorry, what?
I guess I said I asked her how old she was and I didn't do it.
You didn't do what?
I didn't ask her how old she was.
But at some point she told you and you knew how old she was.
And it was in the profile. You have
I think after this, I'm gonna set up a counselor. I'm gonna talk to them and get myself
You're gonna talk to a
straight.
counselor? Okay.
Get myself straight.
I think that's what you need to do.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
Are you actually gonna do that?
Yeah,
though?
I've
How
been
do-
to counseling.
I mean-
It's a place I used to go to a long time ago. I'm about to go back to it.
You know how many times I've heard that?
No, I really mean
That
I'm gonna go
bullshit.
do it.
We've heard that too a
You know
lot.
how many times I've heard that bullshit, man? I've heard it plenty of times, sir.
Like I'm gonna say this now. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
So, hold on.
Right.
Now you said you were going to blank inside of the 12-year-old girl. And you were also going to put your penis inside of her. You said you were going to do that.
Word, not for a long time now.
But so you said you were going to do that, and then you just said, if I say I'm going to do it, then I'm going to do it. So that means, in theory, that you were going to have intercourse with this 12-year-old girl. That was your plan, right? Okay, so now we're getting somewhere, Robert. Is just the age 12, like, is
When I
that
was
your,
12,
when you were 12, it's just, you just always like 12-year-olds?
not anymore.
As of tonight?
As of tonight, not anymore.
As of tonight, not anymore.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can't just say I don't like guys.
Really not. You're
Something
watching
really
it
wrong
every day
here.
of your life, multiple times a day.
Not anymore, I swear.
Huh?
I will never use it again.
Mountain Dew or something?
No, I'm good.
You're right. You're right. Your right should be hearing that, man.
I'm actually kind of nervous now.
Now you're nervous? Just now?
Reality struck. Why are you nervous now? We've been so calm with you.
We're just shooting the shit. You want to carry on playing pull up and beat your ass in us?
You want to go?
I think so.
Go ahead.
I think he
I mean,
Rack 'em up.
I got 2 shots in already, but
Rack them up.
rack him up.
Rack
As
'em
well.
up, bro.
Win.
If you win,
If I win, you go to jail.
okay, never mind.
She's kidding. She's kidding, bro.
I'm just kidding.
How would you get? She's not a cop. We're not cops.
And she's.
this is your best shot,
She
though,
sucks at
at not
12
going to
bro.
jail, possibly. So if you win, then maybe you won't go to jail. But if you lose,
Hey, you seem pretty hot. You said let's go. You said you're a man of
Okay,
your word.
I was just joking. I don't want to do it.
Well, you said you're a man of your word. You said let's go.
Bro, you're not really gonna go to jail if you lose a pool.
Thank you.
Stakes are high.
Come on, man. Let's play some pool. Relax, man. You're nervous.
I'm scared. I don't know what's going to go on.
Scared of what?
I don't know what's going to go on.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, you go. We just like, yeah, we just wanted a conversation.
We're just chilling. I mean, look how many.
I mean, we're really trying to help you, man. Like, we're really trying to help you.
Because we could have just went to the police and gave them this. I didn't have to meet you. I didn't have to do any of this shit.
Well, I mean, what did you guys help me out?
When's the last time you washed that shirt?
I worked so. I just got out of work.
Oh, you just got out of work.
So you didn't shower before you came here.
I was going to, but I didn't get time.
So you didn't shower. You didn't change from work. You
Didn't
just came
bother.
hot from work to the 12-year-old's house.
didn't even bother to freshen up for her?
Did you shower this morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you going to sleep in her bed with her? Was that the plan? Well, I'm just asking.
Before you would even shower?
I was going to.
When?
Before I came, I forgot.
But you forgot. How do you forget when you got...
I don't know.
You do drugs?
No.
I mean, whenever I have a hot date lined up, I'm getting in the shower and I'm getting myself freshened up.
We're gonna shower here.
I mean, how do you forget that? No?
That's why I asked if you were drugged. How would you forget it? How long have you been ready to meet this 12-year-old?
Just to be a friend. But no.
Okay, just to be a friend.
Robert.
Well, how long?
We went through the chats, brother. Where's something juicy?
I know I have to.
You said we did it.
Now.
Oh wow, I'll pull right to it. Up to you if you get pregnant.
And I fucked up.
Would you like to?
Was it really up to her, though? Do you think she's old enough to make that decision? So sounds like it was really going to be up to you.
And I should have said no.
You shouldn't have even brought it up, if you ask me.
I said I even brought it up.
You should have said.
Right.
But why do you keep saying you're just gonna be a friend, man? When you're saying this stuff.
I fucked up.
No. I'm asking a question. Like, why would you say this if you're just gonna be a friend?
I don't, like I said, I don't know.
Oh yeah, you know, man.
You just don't want to
Would
say
you like to? You wanted to fuck her? That's what you said. Up to you if you get pregnant. A
Is that what you're
12-year-old.
saying in front of all of us?
Look, I just wanna go home.
Robert.
Can I go outside at this for a minute?
Robert, please
Am I your mother?
help me understand why you don't understand that you've been free to go this whole time. You think I'm gonna tackle you?
Hey man, right now I'm here to talk to you. Okay? Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
No.
No?
It's at my house.
Okay. Are you guys all with the group that's here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, right now I'd just like to talk to you. Do you care if I transport you to the sheriff's department to talk to you?
No.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any belongings here you need to grab or
No, I
anything
just
like
got my
that?
phone in my vape, that's all.
Okay, phone and vape. Can I pat you down real quick? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, want to face that way? You don't have a car here, do you? They. Let's make do something.
Can I call my mom when I get there?
How old are you, man?
20.
Yeah, I'll let you make a phone call. Not right now, but make sure that can happen, okay? Okay, I'm gonna walk with you back to my car first, okay?
Okay.
It's dark now that they're out there.
He got his ride all right. His ride sure took long enough to get here.
Hey, officer.
That is me. Brooklyn is the blonde. Eric.
I talked to Eric.
Yep, and that's our organization, Prayer Catchers Incorporated. We did all the work on here, and then he is another organization. He just assisted and was here. And if you want to give your information.